Lynn here. Before we get started on this paragraph, I have to say it was probably one of the easiest paragraphs to write through this entire document. And I'm actually, we're actually lucky that it's not 27 pages long. Um, I have a tendency to ramble. I have a propensity for it. I don't know if you can tell. I've always loved a good ramble or a good roam. As a child, I remember reading Nightmares and Dreamscapes and how Stephen King had, in the first story on Dolan's Cadillac, how Stephen King had described the hole in which the hole and the method and of how he was going to bury Dolan in his Cadillac. And he spent, in my book, he spent 53 pages doing it. And, as an adult, planning a murder like that, you're like, okay, you spent a lot of time and the thought into that. But as a child, I saw it as details. I love the details. I've always lived in the details. I watch the details. Um, so this is all about Drew, and I could easily just explain so many more details. So, all right. Sorry. One day Drew popped up as a friend suggestion on my Facebook from one of his many accounts, and I saw his picture. I hugged and kissed my phone because despite it all, I miss my husband. I miss so much. I miss his laughter. The way that he would shut his eyes with his mouth open and silently laugh. I miss his stupid jokes. I still giggle at the time when a rainbow was coming through the dining room and he jumps on a chair, pulls down the front of his pants, and goes, "Taste the rainbow." I miss the cracking of his knees when he walked up the stairs, the clicking in his throat when he yawned. I miss the amazing and wonderful food he would make. When I was gluten free for 4 years because it helped with the PCOS, Drew figured out how to make an entire gluten free Thanksgiving dinner. He figured out how to make gluten free bang bang shrimp. He made food filled with love. One day, he spent 8 hours making homemade French onion dip and homemade potato chips just because he thought he could make it taste better. He was right. It was amazing. He made the most amazing eggs. I mean, wow. He was obsessed with how Gordon Ramsay makes eggs and taught me how to make penne pasta with roasted red peppers, spicy Italian sausage, and an Alfredo sauce that I swear I want to bathe in. On a side note, I can't cook at all. That's the only dish I can make. He got it from the Pioneer Woman. He always had such a crush on her. So cute. I would tease him about it. "Oh, you watching my replacement?" Or "How's your girlfriend today?" I miss Drew's ability to perform the mystery of chess boxing in any inebriated state. He knew all the parts, all the words, the whole song, and didn't pass out during his performance. That man had some powerful lungs. I miss our inside jokes and the way we would reference the most random movie quotes. Our favorites were mostly from Aliens and Not Like This from The Matrix. I miss our secret handshake. It was so long, so convoluted, so nerdy. At one point, we actually said one ring to rule them all. We practiced it so much so that we could do it nonchalantly. We thought we were cool and we weren't. I miss how he would take my little brain hiccups and make them comedic. Like when I called Chiwetel, and I still can't say his name, apologies, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Cheeto metaphor. No disrespect. I had never heard the pronunciation of his name, and my brain switched letters around. I called him the perfect villain in Serenity. He remained being called Cheeto Metaphor from then on. The one thing I miss more than anything, and I cannot explain the absolute yearning and loneliness you feel when you no longer have your husband's hugs. The way when I would come home and had a bad day at work and my husband would let me melt into his arms, our bodies melded together in just absolute comfort. The physical form of "I got you." Those who still have your husbands, hug them every day. Because you may not like them all the time, but you love them. He made me laugh, and he made me cry even harder.